little bit of Forza Motorsport 7 today, and I'm going to be continuing with my championship for the Forza Cup. I'm going to show you how much progress I've already done in the Forza Cup, because I've never actually shown this on YouTube. So if we go into how far I've got so far, so I've completely finished all of these. I'm quite the perfectionist, so I don't want to move on to the next one until I actually complete all the championships in each cup. So the one I'm on at the moment is Domination Championship. As you can already see, I have already been awarded the cup for getting so many points. Every single race I will finish first, no matter what. Obviously sometimes I don't have a good start, so I have to restart, but every single one that I've done so far, I've made sure that I've won every single race, so you get the maximum points possible, and obviously you get the maximum credits possible. So at the moment I'm on Supercars Championship. I've already finished one race, so let's continue with that one. And this is the car that I'm going to be choosing, the Nissan number 23 Nissan Motorsport Altima. Not really sure how you say that. It's a pretty nice car. I mean, it's a proper race setup car, so of course the handling and the acceleration and everything like that is going to be top quality. That's the car we are going to be using. There's not really much difference to choose in the Supercars Championship, because they're all pretty much similar. You've got Ford, Holden, and then a Mercedes. They're the ones I've unlocked so far anyway. So we're going to Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit, and it's absolutely pouring it down. Yeah, marvellous. So I'm going to show you the assist that I am using. I like to play this game as realistic as pretty much possible. So no suggested line, ABS off, simulation steering. So the steering is basically as realistic as it can be, which is fairly difficult on a controller apparently. I've never actually... it's meant to be for if you're using a steering wheel, but I've not actually experienced a steering wheel yet, so sometimes I'll use simulation, sometimes I'll use normal, because yes, like I said, with a controller it's quite difficult on simulation. Basically if you try to counter steer it can be quite lethal, like very sensitive, so if I feel comfortable in a car to use simulation, then I'll use simulation, because I feel like it's just a little bit better. So for this car I'll be using simulation. It's still quite difficult, but traction control is off. So we have to be careful with the throttle. Stability control is off. We are using manual with clutch, because that's how to get the fastest basically acceleration possible, and how to control your speed as easy as possible. Damage, fuel and tyre wear. Pretty much normally use simulation. Fuel and tyres, I never really use cosmetic. Fuel and tyres, I mean, with these cars it's not really necessary, because the fuel and tyres last for a long time anyway, because they're proper circuit cars. So rewind, I always have it off. Friction assist, always off. Collision assist, always off. Track limits off, blah blah. Race length, we're going to go for long. Throughout the probably 90% of the races I've done so far, I've gone extra long, but I've kind of got to the point where I've been playing the game for a while now. Even though I haven't completed all the championships yet, I'm like car rank 38, which is pretty high. Even though I've not even completed the championships yet, so I don't like doing standard. I feel like the races are too short and the credits that you get from it is too little, so that's why I like to go at least long. Each race usually lasts around 13 to 17 minutes between there. Extra long, I really like doing extra long, but sometimes you can't really be bothered because extra long lasts usually about an hour. We have 6 races in this championship. That means 6 hours for this one championship, and that's excluding like load times, like taking a break, anything like that. So we're going to stick with long just for now, and don't worry, I'm not going to show all 15 minutes, because that would be quite boring. So yeah, that's the settings that I have. Driving to difficulty is on 40%. I've not gone absolutely crazy with the difficulty, because I've already gone high difficulty on the settings. So highly skilled is where I like to be at for now. So I guess we're going to start the race. We have to be careful because it is raining, so let's go. And we're off to a rolling start. Fantastic. With zero traction control and simulation steering on in a rain setting, it's going to be fairly difficult, so I need to make sure I'm concentrating quite well. little bit of collision there, but the cars can't be damaged, so it's not too much of a problem. As you can see, we've got 10 laps in the top right corner. At the moment we're on the first lap. So 10 laps of this should be no problem. Oh, bit of a puddle there. Yeah, as you can see, my car started to, it nearly span out. That's the thing about the simulation steering, you've got to be so delicate if you start to, the car starts to spin out, because if you counter steer too much with simulation steering, you're going to spin out like easily. And on top of that, I've got to be very light with the throttle, because if I go too much and steer too much, that's it. The car is going to be on the grass. So. This is how I like to play. I don't like to be. I don't really like automatic, like all the assists possible. For me, it feels too arcadey and like maybe not even necessarily arcadey, because it's not really fun. It feels too easy, like the car is just on a rail. I don't like that feeling. Like I like to be able to feel the car and know that if I make a mistake or do something wrong, that the car can be off the track and severely dampen my performance. And if you put that on top of no rewind, you know, it's quite a penalty. At the moment we're in 5th place, and we're just trying to catch up a little bit. Every time I seem to get close, I touch a puddle and it nearly spins me out. So I remember there's a puddle around here too, so I need to be quite careful. I think it's on the right here. Yeah. So this time we got through that puddle a little bit better. If we could overtake this guy on this straight, that would be nice. Yeah. And yes, I am controlling the gears myself, everything, you know. Full control of the car. Just try and get the most performance out of the car possible. Okay, so we're back on the starting grid straight. We're about to enter our last lap, so let's try and keep quite composed about it and not spin out, because if we make a mistake now, we are not going to win. We're back into first gear for this corner. See, everybody is pretty close behind us. Come on. That was a good corner. Decent exit speed. Yeah, if we make a mistake now, that's it. There we go, should be an easy race to the finish. Not too bad. Couple of mistakes made in that race, but we soon recovered from them, which is not too bad. See, if we get a little bit of a lead, it makes it so we can't really feel the hurt of the mistakes too much. This time I guess we'll try to change the car, see what different cars we can try. Maybe this car is not the best one to use. I mean, yeah, it has got the lowest well, 10,000 credits off being able to purchase that car. That's okay. After the next race we'll be able to buy it, so that's good. Mazda Raceway. This is a fairly difficult track as long as it's not raining. Okay, it's not raining, so it's a little bit dark though, so visibility is still going to be a little bit annoying. So we're going to change car. Let's go for the go for this one. I like this. Is quite a nice looking design. So let's go. Let's see if we can win this race as well. I can already feel how much more grip we've got on this track because it's not raining. Definitely be able to put down a lot more power in this one, be a lot more ballsy compared to the last race. I was shunting a few cars, but hey ho. Okay, we need to start gaining places soon. Now this is quite a big corner, a weird dipping corner. Oh dear, that was quite the collision. Okay, we're snuck on the inside of that guy. Oh, and he's trying to sneak on the inside of us. I don't think so. Come on. Come on. He's slowed down for some reason. Oh. Stayed on the track, that's good. Back to this corner. Let's see if we can overtake anybody this time. There we go. Slipped on the inside. Oh, see if we can hold it. Yep. Quite a few collisions in this race, but at least we don't get any kind of penalties for it. I'm not doing it purposely, but they are slow, so. Yeah. Let's do the last lap in first person. Hopefully I don't mess it all up. Through probably about also 90% of my career on this game I've played in first person, so this is the view I'm actually most used to. So I should actually do better in this view. Well, not necessarily, because I've already done many laps on the third person view, so I should be used to that one, and randomly switching to this view should obviously throw me out a little bit, but hopefully you can tell that I'm pretty used to doing this view anyway. I'm just interested to see how we do on this view on the next corner, because I will not be able to see over the corner, so I'll be a little bit blind. This corner. Not too bad. That corner's also very nice. Very nice. Last corner. And then they're finishing straight. Awesome. I don't think there's any chance of them catching us now. So there we go, first place. Best lap, 1 minute 35 seconds. Let's see how good that is. I wasn't playing the fastest possible. I just want to be safe, just so I can try and actually win. Oh, I didn't select the leaderboard, so we can't see how we rank in the world. But now we've finished the second race, we're going to quit, see what rewards we get, then pretty much end it there. Decent amount of credits. So we only had one mod up for that one. I didn't really realise, but we should be able to buy this car now, which is good news. And then next I get that car. Oh, fantastic! Yeah, and soon we'll get rank 39. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy observing my driving skills. But yes, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.